supposed to be some giant fish up in here. I'm in northern Wisconsin. I'm not really in my normal area. There's a big hole right here. It's really deep. I'm not even gonna bother. I think I'm gonna toss this little wrap on here just to test it, to play with, you know, see if anything just happens to come out. But for the most part, for me here, I need to go upstream like at least a mile, and then it's time to start fishing. And the easement goes all the way up, so I gotta just keep on moving. Just hit that trail and just take it all the way up to where I need to go. And once I get up to where I feel like I need to be from this inside information that I got from somebody, that's where I'll be. I talked to a fish game warden and a parks guy here, and they both told me all about this spot. So they said that I get upstream, it'd be very, they didn't advise I fish down here. They said this area down here would probably be not much of a plan for me, but they had said that the area up above is gonna be really sweet. So
1 hour later.
So I really have no clue what's ahead of me. Really don't. There could be cows up here for all I know. I'm noticing a barbed wire fence over here, unless that's just to keep people out that way over there. But on this side over here, I don't know. It's a nice path so far, which has been just wonderful. But there are a lot of weeds up in here. That's fine too, I don't really mind that. All I know is this area up in here is pretty brutal though. Big rocks, lots of cover for these guys. But yeah, just keep walking up, keep looking. Every time you see something that looks sweet, just start casting and blasting on it.
Many minutes later.
You can get up here and see what happens next, I guess. See what kind of other cards were being dealt with up here. This area here with the trees like this area now kind of open more. That looks like it goes on a little ways. This is kind of all we're gonna do, I guess, is just kind of try some of these corners out. Go a little farther up. I want to see what the private area looks like compared to this, for instance. If there's more cover, if it's a better spot, because this is tough to fish. And I am seeing fish here, but they're like little guys. Oh, I got one right now, actually. Talking to you guys, and I caught one. Look at this dude. All right. What do we got here? We got ourselves a big old brook trout. Wow. All right, well, I hate to set them down, but at the same time, I don't know what else to do. There's no way I can get my hands wet from where I'm at right now. Here, hold on, let me see. Maybe I can reach the, ooh, I can't. All right, I was able to reach the water. I hope the camera's turned on, is it? All right, guys, look at the size of that brook trout. Well, he's off the hook. I don't have to do anything more than put him in the creek right now and when he calms down. Look at him, that's a beautiful one. Fantastic. If I was here and catch a whole bunch more of these guys today, I would be thrilled. All right, we'll get that leaf off of Mr. Brookie there. All right, check out this guy. Isn't that a nice, beautiful fish? He's about 12 inches, go figure. I don't really catch them that big, but got nice colors on him. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? All right, Mr. Brook Trout, thank you for playing. I'm not able to reach the water, so. And into the water, I think he went over here. We'll have to see where he went. The grass is really thick over here. Okay, there he goes into the water. Yay! Catch and release, catch and release.
1 eternity later.
Oh, there were some big fish right there. There was a big brown trout, a big giant one, and then there was a bunch of medium-sized ones. Right here, right in front of me. Oh, I caught one of them finally. Nah, I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a brook trout. If it is, it's a nice sized brook trout. Look at the size of that brook trout. Whee! Decent brook trout. All right. All right, dude, come here. My hands are wet. They're swapping wet because I just came out of that other spot over there and fell down. Partially. But yeah, there we go. All right, he fell in the grass for a second. Yeah, we're good. I hear you. We'll get you back in the water. He's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Yeah, they're beautiful brook trout. All right, we'll get him over on that side because there's nowhere else to throw him besides right here where I was catching that fish. So let's try it again. That's awesome. Oh, it's probably not going to happen fishing in the same spot again, but I'll try one more cast over in this area. Then we got to go somewhere else. See if anything even passes on it anymore. I think after that brook trout got caught, everything's not going to bite anymore. So All right, let's get moving. Well, that was pretty fun. That was the first big trout I saw this whole time since I've been doing this today. One big giant one. It was a big monster trout, and there was a bunch of littler ones, or medium-sized ones, but he was the biggest one, it looked like. I ain't never seen him that big. Not recently.
Much later.
There's a trail over here. We're gonna have to get on our belly to get through all these spots, or what's gonna happen here? Look at this. This looks like a giant cluster fudge all the way through here. See? There's a trail right there. Somebody's up there. And there's a spot over there. It looks like somebody stood on the bank over there and fished. So we'll have to see how this is gonna work out. I'll go a little bit farther. And if it's too much of this stuff, I'm getting out and going back. But yeah, this is, I have to see how this is gonna work out, hopefully. I can't even stand up right now. All right. Let's get through this stuff. Maybe it's just this little bit. I think it's better. My guess is it doesn't get better. There's a mess all the way through here. So, look at that. There's nothing but cluster fudge city. What's it look like out there? Look like it winds up finally. Looks like something gets better. I can't tell. I need to get up here and around this corner for 2 seconds and see what it's looking like. And if it's looking, keeps looking like it is right here, what you guys are looking at, I'm gonna have to get out. I can't see this being my day. I don't see much fish being caught if you can't even cast, you know what I mean? So we'll go over here just a little bit farther, see if it just gets better up here, if it just stays progressively bad. This looks like a mess. All right, we're almost at the bridge. Yay. Oh well. This was kind of a disaster, I guess you could say, slightly. This is kind of a disaster spot. I thought it was gonna be way better, but apparently I'm wrong. Fish on, fish on. That little strike king, he liked it. All right, I caught me another brook trout before I had to leave. One little small little brook trout, yay, look at that. He went right after that strike king, see that? Right after that strike king lure, he wanted it, and he liked it. All right, we'll get him off. We'll get him off the hook here and get him free. Yeah, he totally belted that thing too. All right, buddy. Hold still. You're in a really easy spot to get you free. There we go, teeny weeny little brook trout. This stream here is like got some big fish in it, but all I'm catching is like small brook trout and medium-sized brook trout. Later, dude. Hopefully he swims down that way. Oh, my luck, he's gonna swim right back up in here where I just came from. All right, riding the bike back to the truck. Fun, fun, fun. Hopefully going down this hill, I go fast enough to get up that next hill and without having to really do much. Probably gonna have to pedal a little bit. So hey, how's it going? Man, I tell you, this was a long day. Somebody told me that if you hiked up in there and you went up past like the public access area, there's like it becomes private land again. And there's big giant brown trout in here. I mean, the limit on this stream is 1 trout at 18 inches and that's it. You can't catch any more and you can't catch any less. So you gotta figure there has to be a big one in here. But all I caught was little little brook trout, and that one kind of decent looking brook trout. Otherwise from that, I didn't really, I don't know. I seen some bigger fish when I was way up in there. They were kind of coming out of a big pool and they hit the side of my lure and they just went away. They weren't committing to anything that I was tossing, so I don't know. All I know is that I won't be coming back here again. It is a nice stream though. It has beautiful public access like you're seeing right here. And the public access pretty much goes 75% of the stream all the way up and down towards town. So, I mean, if you went out here and went down that way instead, you'd catch a lot of brook trout and stuff down there because that lower section's got whole bunches of them. But then I went in here and then I went up and I walked up quite a ways because I was trying to make sure that I could get into that spot. It just wasn't worth it. Like I said, I seen some big fish, but they didn't do anything. And I caught some nice brook trout. Otherwise from that, there wasn't any super hard slams like I was hoping for. Would I come here again? Maybe. Maybe when it's like less weeds and, you know, springtime maybe or something. But right now, I wouldn't waste my time anymore because I don't know what's going on in there. It just ain't worth coming here and walking all the way up in there to find out. Anyways, there's going to be a head over here. There's going to be a playlist over here. Go check out the tips, tricks, and techniques of places I fish with the driftless. Go check out my playlist. I have a playlist down below in my description down there. It tells you all these different places that you can go trout fishing in our area here. I got all these streams that I've marked off and I named them off. I know people get mad. Oh, you named a stream. You know what? I named a stream that was a public access area that other people fish like every day, constantly. So there's no secret whatsoever. So to sit there and act like, oh my God, you're going to destroy the whole stream. I don't think so. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I mean, some of these streams are already wrecked already in their own, I don't know. Anyways, like I said, head, playlist. I will talk to you on the next episode. Thank you for tuning in.